Oh, I got in about 1 o'clock, half one. Beautiful day now though, Saturday morning. Just put the Diplomat back in the drive and it's sitting really well. That's all the tools out the boot. That sits lovely, sits lower than the GSI. Spot on that. Anyway, I need to go across to Kirkcaldy for work, so I'm taking the Vectra and I am going to stop in a scrapyard along the way that I went to a while ago. God, it's a lovely day. Could do with a week off, the weather's like this. That pair need a wash and a polish. Omega needs a timing belt and that arch sorted on it to take some time off work, I think. Anyway, to Kirkcaldy. Yeah, it is not my day. Come on. Where are you, Mr. Train? Yay! Please open. Yay! Oh, plenty of safety margin built into that. Bumpy. Doesn't look like much has changed since I was last here. I'm in Cowdenbeath, home of the stock car racing, which is just in there. I'll have to go up to Kirkcaldy for work for a little bit, then I'll pop back to the scrapyard. Only thing is, I could be doing with some radio pins for doubled in to get the centre bit out of that Omega, because all the climate controls never on a spot on it, but of course I don't have radio pins with me. I don't know what's going on here either. Buses causing hold-ups and congestion with the look of it. If you ever wondered what I do for a day job, then this is part of it. I'm doing a photo shoot in a couple of trucks for Truck and Driver magazine. Here with the Vectra. Couple of very smart new DAFs, XG and XG Plus in Kirkcaldy. Scam van wanker. You could be doing something useful. No benefit to anything sitting on a dual carriageway pointing a camera at people trying to get them for doing basically nothing. I'm back at the scrapyard now, my work's done, and we have a Vectra CDX V6 which I'm going to try and take the wheel off of, so I've got an alloy spare for this, and take the little side trim off which is broken on mine, and see if I can get some side skirt clips off one of them as well. Here we go, a Vectra CDX. Now you're going to come off. Is the next question. Oh, you are. Oh, happy days. Happy days. Right, you can go there, and I've put a wheel under the back of it, so and drop this down and I can get my jack back out. Excellent. First thing removed. Another successful bit of removal for the CDX. I've got the badge and this little bit here which is broken on mine. See if we can do in at the side skirt situation now. Hey, I'm just getting the plastic clips which fasten the side skirts onto the pegs and the sills. half of mine are broken. They're all coming off in one piece, which is great. That one's broken. Go in the other side, see what else there is. Success. Yeah, so this is a CDX estate. The front seats for this are sitting in a Zafira elsewhere in the scrapyard. Not a lot left of it otherwise. Old black and white number plate. The heads are off the engine. What we've got here is a black SRI 150 2.2, which, out, the brambles are really getting me. That does have its seats in it, which are still intact. Yeah, it's got the CD player in it as well. If only I could find the manual for it. Yeah, half leathers in this one. It's got the boot spoiler on it. There's actually a silver boot spoiler sitting over there. This is a 2.2 150. That is a 2 litre DTI LS. The glove box has been hauled out. Yep. And if that would come out. You need pins for that, I think. Ow. Brambles. Painful. Now, I've managed to pop the CD player. Whether or not it'd be any good is a different story, but sometimes people write the code numbers on them, and I think this has got a code on it, so might take it. Look what it is. It's the Traffic Master. License expired. It comes with it, does it? I wonder if this has got a code on it. Here, look, it has. We're in luck. This CD player's code 2198 is written on it, so this might work. It's worth taking to see if it'll do. That'd be cool. Handy if it does. Yeah, I've got quite a mossy Vectra C. I know 6 facelift, yeah, this LS 2 litre DTI. It's pretty clean inside. There's the SRI 150. It's been off the road 11 years by the look of it. We've got across there. There's a Frontera. Not really any much use of that to me. I'm going to try and get a couple more of those side skirt clips off of this fella here. Excellent. Can't believe they've all came out. That's another set of those plastic clips for mine. That'll be really handy. Get my side skirts connected up properly again. Thank you very much. Velvet green, or perhaps jungle green Vectra LS. Right, here we go. That's a fancy looking, a big Spas 3 litre DCI. Quite an unusual thing, I dare say. There's a Mark 5 Astra. And here is our green Corsa. I wouldn't mind the front bumper of a Corsa, but unfortunately there are none in here which still have them on it. So what we're going to do here is, hopefully, we're going to remove the steering wheel to get the surround off it for Stevie. That was incredibly painful. What's that gator like? It's not bad. Now behind the wheel, look what I found, look at this. Colour display, wow. How do you even charge that up? An LG flip phone. Cool. Right. I wonder what the display's like on this, because mine's knackered. I've got no way of knowing it would be any better. Chance you take, I suppose. Ooh, that gear knob came right off, which means the gator came right off. And the Diplomat needs a gator. That one's not perfect, but again, it's not completely wrecked either. Interesting. Right, I need to go and bash this tab flat. Mr. Steering wheel, you are going to come off. Put the nut back on a couple of threads. Let's see what... Sometimes they go, sometimes they don't. Come on. Hey! Boom. Don't know my own strength. One steering wheel removed. Okay. Okay. Now, if you want a non-airbag wheel, you need a bit like that to shove in that your indicators clip into. I think this is a Corsa B one. Not sure if it's different than the Astras. There's a Cavalier up there I've got to look at as well. So as I look behind me in the Corsa, lying in the back seat, is the intake plenum throttle bodies from what I assume is that Vectra CDX down there. Still got the idle control valve on it. And oh no, wait, that's off an Omega. That's not a Vectra, is it? That's Omega. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's off an Omega. I don't know where that car is, it's not in here anymore. Interesting. Vectra Elite Estate. Got the 17s. Ain't got no interior. Now the front heated seats for that Vectra CDX are sitting in the back of that Zafira, if anybody's interested. And there's a Corsa C, which has got all the trims on it. Might be some use. Shug. Nice looking set of tyres on that. Good set of treads in there. Matching set too. Interesting. Vectra, is that a Vectra? Yeah, it's a Vectra. Thought I might have been a Signum for a second. There's a Frontera, we saw that the last time. Thought they maybe had a like sort of four-wheel drive switch on the dash. I can't see it. Mark 5 Astra, we'll work our way down here to where the red Cavalier is. Oh, just dropped something, hold on. We are inside the red H-Reg Cavalier. I'm going to try and get the steering wheel off to get the bit at the back of it. This will be easier said than done. A few dunts. Oh, I think that popped. I think that popped, folks. Another winner there. Oh, look at that. He's off. Hello. Huh? Deal with that. In fact, what we'll take out the back of this is, well, I remember, I'll go back and get that out of that Corsa as well, is that back piece out the steering wheel. Now, how do you come out again? Yes, you're the same. Little plastic clips at the back. Of course, this one isn't going to come off as easily. That one came out. This one's just shattered into a million pieces. This is a tough old bit of plastic. I'm amazed it hasn't broken. I've managed to get it to twist. And it wants to come out, but bloody hell. Roughly 10 minutes later, biff, I got it. I did put a little crack in it there, but that'll glue back together, no problem at all. Wowzers. Wowzers. That was interesting. Still managed to remove it. Look at the rust on that. I was not beaten, had to come over that. Oh, it's like a bearing stuck on the end. Wonder if that's part of that. That's supposed to be in there. Don't suppose that would come off. H-Reg Cavalier, it's a Scottish registration that. Still providing parts after all these years. There's another rare car. A Mondeo. I've got no idea how many useful bits might be on that. Set of alloys on it, an 1800. Anyway, a Mariva to anybody who's interested. A Vauxhall, an 03 plate. But as we turn and come up here, the SE2 Calibra that I got the clocks out of is still here. And there's also this Astra, which I know Michael Lavelle will be interested in because he's looking for seatbelt wheels. Kenzo thought this was a pre-facelift, but it's not, unfortunately. Yeah, Calibra's still got a few bits on it, not a lot, but a few bits. I'm going to get the plastic clips that the wiper linkage fits into because they're missing off the Cav for some reason. Yes, a curious one that. Still got its leathers in the front, which will be heated. I spy a Gator. Wonder how good condition it's in. Let's have a look. So interesting, all this stuff. No, it's not in bad nick. It's not in bad nick, but it's an aftermarket job. Not too fussed about. You see around the Astra there. I mean, it's intact, like if you're needing rear windows out it. It is there. Right, there is one more Cavalier in here which is pretty well stripped. I had to go and have a look at up the top. There's that blue Corsa there as well, which has got a 3-spoke airbag wheel in it. I wish it was a Corsa with some bumpers on it. Where'd all the bloody bumpers go? I need a door for my Corsa, but that's the wrong colour. I'd prefer to see if I could try and get a red one, really. But yeah, I think there's anything else. Oh, aye, a display for my dash, because mine doesn't read very well. So I didn't find that Cavalier. So here's the other Cavalier. I don't think we could access this too much the last time. Curious setup. Got a bit of maroon paint going on here, and also it's been resprayed white. You can tell this is an airbag car. It's also got, I think it might have a transponder in it. Oh, we can't get on that side. I don't think there's anything that would be of any use from this. Let's go through here. Wonder what model it was once upon a time. It's impossible to tell. It's impossible to tell. It's full of stuff. Nah, there's very little, if anything, we could get with that. It's got an electric window motor in the front. Somebody's put some fancy speakers in the back. There's a broom in there. That'd be handy for the workshop. Jaggy bushes! Should I take this broom for the workshop? Depends if he wants anything for it, I suppose. Ooh, hold on. He's got his engine mount on him there. That'd actually be worth taking. Yeah, the engine mount would be worth taking. An ABS car, so it must have a bit of spec. Have we got an axle or rear hubs? We do not. Yeah, it's really hard to tell what this would have been. It looks like it was satin red. ABS model, which just means it's a facelift. I mean, it could be a 1.8. I don't really mean anything. Yeah, that engine mount's actually worth taking off the front of there. And the one on the other side there as well. Oh look! He's a non-airbag fella as well. We'll be getting that. Yeah, the Cavalier one wasn't worth taking then. Didn't even notice that Corsa had the right bit in it for the pre-airbag wheel. Oh well, I've got 3 of them now. 2 really good ones and one that's a bit tatty. No doubt coming very useful. Look how clean the interior is in that Zafira. It's absolutely spotless. Now, one car I am going to return to get bits out is this Omega, because it's got the wood centre console, but I don't have my radio pins to remove it, and I would like to trace the heated seat loom back. I think I mentioned that before. And also, if we take a look under the bonnet, it's got the Z22XE in it. Yeah, this thing has got a really nice set of buttons in it. Mine have all gone corroded. I would like to get this walnut out the middle, but I need to remove the radio and I don't have my pins with me to remove it. It's also got the heated seat loom, which I mentioned in the last video, which I would like to extract, which will take a bit of time to go and trace it back up into the car. But if we go along here and under the bonnet, this has the Z22XE in it, and I've been told that if you fit this inlet manifold onto an Ecotec, it improves performance. So I might come back and take that for my Astra. I just want to confirm that's definitely the right thing. This is the same basic version of what Charlie down in Sutton's got, so I shall return it shortly to get a look at that. Yeah, interior on that thing's immaculate, it's crazy. Hiding over here we've got this red Corsa, which has got, it's got lowering springs on it. It's got the rev counters as well. I have rev counters already. It's got an engine in it. It's got an engine in it. Little 1.2 just sitting there. Still might have some bits on it for someone, well, especially those rev counters, I guess, would be handy. So I have got a CD player with a code, my CDX badge, and a bit of trim for the Vectra, horn ring for one of the steering wheels, these pre-airbag horn devices which nobody remembers to get, and some side clips to go and take that off of there, and an alloy wheel. So I've now got 5 alloys for this. Oh, and a workshop broom. Happy days. Excellent. I will be back to get more bits off that Vectra next time I'm here. That was an excellent bit of scrapyard hunting, I think. It's not the same cars that were here before, but it was easier to get in about them because stuff wasn't wet and it wasn't quite as cold this time. Well, there's an Astra convertible sitting up there as well. It's got some pretty funky looking seats in it, but the driver's seat looks a bit damaged. But a really interesting place. I mean, they've got like what, 3 or 4 Vectra Bs, Vectra Cs, 3 Corsa Bs, 2 Cavaliers. I mean, there's not much left on them, but I have got parts off them today. So that's all really positive. MK3 Astra, bits of that Calibra there. Aye, time to head back home, get some dinner. That's all for this one. Catch you later.